It's a culminating project that really encompasses not only what they've learned to this point as a part of our program, but also where they hope to contribute in the future.
I think it's kind of a combination, right, of everything that you've learned in OT school, like how to be an OT, to then kind of bridging to like, what are you passionate about and what can you bring to the table?
And they've put it together in a way that they now can really apply it in practice. So some of them have taken clinical problems that they've identified, and some of them are just new and exciting ways that they can apply the theories and practice of occupational therapy to areas that have never had it.
And so they look to a population, they look to a setting and say, how can we come in, especially emerging areas, and support this area? And so a lot of our students do that through developing a program or doing research or doing advocacy of some kind for that population.
We do have a system in place where we walk you through the process. You are assigned your own doctoral coordinator. You start to take courses alongside your other clinical courses that help you to explore it. So you're enrolled in those classes, and you end up meeting with your doctoral coordinator very frequently throughout the process. Then once you get to the point of designing and actually implementing your project, that comes after your internships. You have your doctoral coordinator, a mentor, faculty advisors, a whole team of people that are helping you to get to that end.
They start early on identifying what their interest areas are, and it does move into, after they go to the literature and see what's already been done, it moves into a capstone experience where they find a site and they develop something with that site for that site that matches their topic. And so it moves from exploring into going into real life and creating something.
When you start OT school, you're usually going to find a topic that just clicks with you, and you're going to want to be the expert in that field. And it might be adaptive equipment, it might be the geriatric population, it might be the pediatric population. There's going to be something that you see, you're like, hey, it's missing, I can add to this, and you're just going to run with it.
I think that everyone kind of has an idea as to what their preference was in terms of population and passion. I have, family members with conditions, I have an uncle with Parkinson's. So to me, I feel like that's a very vulnerable population that, needs that, occupational therapist perspective.
I wanted to do something within like community settings, domestic violence and mental health. So I was able to bring back something to those populations. Honestly, the university is amazing. They guide you through it, how to do it, and they also can give you like suggestions on what you have and like to help make it even better.
So we have 4 capstone coordinators on this campus that walk the students through a very systematic process to help them explore at a very supported way.
She was very helpful, going back and forth with ideas on maybe approaches to take in terms of how to tackle my project and the direction that I wanted to take that.
We're here to support you. We're occupational therapists before we were ever professors, so all we want to do is make the just right challenge for somebody to be able to do the occupations that they want to do. And for the students, that's being a student and learning and growing and contributing. Like we want that for them. So we're going to support them in whatever way they need.
So that they aren't by themselves. They don't have to come in knowing what they want to do. They don't have to come in knowing how to save the world, but by the end they figure out a way.